This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Pass to Johnson. Back to Johnson. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. If you like slow-paced basketball, you've come to the wrong place. These teams love to run.
Oh, they love to run. I mean, these teams score a great deal of transition baskets. They want to use their speed, their quickness, and attack the defense before it gets set.
Hey, Lillard's not the biggest guy on the floor, but I tell you what, he plays with great passion and can do work inside.
Here's Thomas. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
A combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Oh, and the jam by Giannis.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
To the paint. Lillard looking around. To the inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
And Dame runs that so well. Knows precisely when to deliver that pass out of the pick and roll.
Here's Thomas. And there's a whistle. That goes on Cam Thomas. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Antetokounmpo. That one rolls around and rims out.
After 5 shots, that's their first miss. I definitely call that a good start.
And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. It's Thomas on the wing. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. I like how they're controlling the pace, Grant.
Yeah, they must continue to build on this run.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Brooklyn with the ball. Still without a basket in the game. Screen by Claxton. Johnson with it. Richards picks him up. Thomas outside. Hits the trifecta.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Money on the 19-footer. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, continues to flesh out his jumper over time. I mean, you have to at least try to get a hand in his face when he's rising up from there, but that's much easier said than done.
Jackson surveying the D. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
The shot by Johnson, no good. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Bucks creating an elite tandem last season, pairing Giannis with Damian Lillard, who said people wanted to just click right away, but when you put two guys together who have always had the ball in their hands, it's going to take time to learn how to play off of one another. It's about making sure we continue to grow. B.A.?
That's a good perspective, Allie. Thanks. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Substitution on the court.
For Brooklyn, we've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Here's Melton. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis' career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it. Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes the team.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
Fires from the wing. And the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Antetokounmpo has got 12 points. Wilson, no good. Milwaukee leading by 13. Lillard outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Boy, it is so difficult not to foul Lillard. I mean, you never know exactly how to shade him defensively because he's so versatile.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And so it's Milwaukee up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They put in work down low. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Bucks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Out to the right wing. Antetokounmpo inside. Can't get it to fall.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Williams from long range. And again, it's the Nets missing. Pass to Richardson. Antetokounmpo, right side. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
Another night we see Giannis at his best. This defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Bucks making a change here. Nets trail by 20. Outside Johnson. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible. All right, Grant, give it to us straight here. What's the deal with star treatment in the NBA, you think?
Star treatment? What is that, B.A.? Nah, I think some players have a reputation which might help them on 50-50 calls. And you could argue that some players have a reputation that hinders them on the 50-50 calls. So it really just all depends.
Outside Johnson. Outside Williams. Pass to Thomas. The kick out to Johnson. 4 on the clock. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Clark, one thing to note when you play the Bucks, they don't give up many offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's exactly right, B.A. Against Milwaukee, your first shot in each possession is probably and likely going to be your last shot. Some teams don't even try for second chance opportunities against the Bucks. They're such a strong defensive rebounding team.
Williams misses. Milwaukee leading by 20. And he's going for the oop here. Thomas with a steal. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Screen by Claxton. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Nick Claxton, despite his relatively slender frame, is a hard-nosed defender. He said, "I bow down to no one. Every time I step on the court, I always have that chip on my shoulder. That's just the fiery competitor that I am. At the end of the day, I know what I'll hang my hat on, the defensive side of the ball." Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks for that. Both teams will make substitutions. Nets trail by 20. That's tipped. And here's Lillard. He's got 9. Three-pointer. Clowney pulls it in. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court.
A minute 29 left in the second. Comes up empty down low.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Clowney can't get it to go. And so Prince will bring it up for the Bucks. 22 was their biggest lead. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Driving to the basket. Oh, Giannis dunks it home.
It's almost illegal. Somebody as big as Giannis shouldn't really have that quick of a first step.
The shot. Pass to Wilson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Milwaukee leading by 20. For 3, here's Lillard. Buries it from 3. Lillard's got 12.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn. And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Clowney. Pass to Wilson. Here he goes. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
He could have walked to the basket.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
Oh, stolen by Lillard. All alone on the break. And the dunk by Lillard.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Pass to Thor. Clock at 6. Oh, nice shot by Lillard. 18 points for him.
Another monster night for Dame. Par for the course with him.
You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Prince with the bucket. Prince has got his first bucket in this one.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Lillard with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Shakes him. Lillard can't get it to go.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Williams misses.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Here's Prince. Pulls it from the corner. And the Bucks miss again. Right side, Williams. Launches a three. Milwaukee with the rebound.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
Hey, certain guys just exude that it factor. Damian Lillard is a great player and a terrific leader.
Timeout called, Brooklyn. With some changes. When you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
Yeah, B.A., playing loose can help you and hurt you. They really need to tighten it up.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Richardson, no good.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Elbow shot on the way. And the Bucks miss again. Here's Williams. And down it goes. 2 points.
Assisted by Deion Johnson.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Antetokounmpo. A good-looking shot from the wing. Antetokounmpo's got 22 points.
That pull-up shot is unguardable. Can't lay off Giannis for even a second.
Here's Thomas for three. Fernando grabs the miss. Down low. Back to Antetokounmpo. Ooh, poked away. It's stolen by Johnson. Thomas outside. Launches it. No good.
Yeah, that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Well, Clark, this Bucks roster is loaded with veteran talent, but their window for another run won't last long.
No, those windows don't last forever, especially with so many young teams around the league on the ascent. The Bucks may want to take a page from them and give some of their younger players a chance to grow and contribute. It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
And they pick up two. 26 points for him.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Up top, Johnson. Give him 8 points now. Shot clock at 5. Inside. Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Pass to Williams. Fades back. No luck on that one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Well, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Right side, Williams. Thomas outside. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Bucks.
Substitution on the court.
19 seconds left in the third quarter. Goes up from the top of the key. Again, Milwaukee.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
First team foul.
Here's Shepard. Here's Fernando. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for the Bucks. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the...
63. The Nets. 26.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Brooklyn. Driving inside. He's off on the layup. Well, Grant, we've heard some out there say dynasties are dead. These days, there are a lot of teams contending for titles.
Well, the NBA is happy to see all the competition. But, you know, this league has been defined over the decades by dynasties. We'll see if their epitaph has been written.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
Here's Thomas. And it comes off the front of the rim. Now the Bucks with it. Next game against the Bulls at United Center. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And book it, Fernando.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Richardson for 3. No good that time. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
3rd personal foul. First team foul.
A little over a minute of the 4th quarter gone now. Johnson for 3. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
The quick look, no good that time. Claxton with it, guarded by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Second team.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
You know that this is where Giannis wants the ball, but how do you stop him? I don't have the answer.
Williams' shot is good.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss.
Tell you what, guys, you don't see that often. I mean, when he's this open, usually it's lights out.
Here's Thomas. Giannis with the rebound. And here's Milwaukee now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Richardson, that's good.
You know, that shot right there, Richardson's three-point shooting, is what's helped him stay in the league as a second-round pick.
Pass to Claxton. It's stolen. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Shepherd. Off the left rim and out. Outside Johnson. Uncovered. And it's good. 2 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. Brooklyn pulls it in. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Johnson on the wing. On target from range. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Richardson.
2 minutes.
Five to shoot. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Here's Antetokounmpo. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. More and more we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
And there's a 3-second violation.
3 seconds. Bucks ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bucks.
Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful. Oh, wow. Dame just sticking it to the other team, and you can see it's motivating his squad as well. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
To the left side wing. Back to Lillard. Antetokounmpo outside. Yep, count it. Antetokounmpo has got 44.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency. They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
Well, Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort, he gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best, and that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Screen by Claxton. Here's Johnson. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Fifth personal foul.
And he makes the first.
13 foul. At the line for the Nets.
And Johnson drops them both. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo has got 48.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Here's Johnson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Richardson.
That's on Josh Richardson. The free throw drops for Johnson.
At the line for the Nets, Keon Johnson.
That one's no good. And stolen by Claxton. So this one